Hello, everyone. So I hope that you are having a fantastic Monday. I know that all around the country, we are experiencing something that is pretty much unprecedented for our lifetime. And so we have all pretty much been put under some type of quarantine measures at this point, whether you're in the United States or you're here in Europe. We today have just been restricted even further. Basically, we are not to be leaving our homes unless it's straight up, like an emergency situation to go to the store or to the hospital, the doctor, walking your dog. But just out in public just to get out, that's a no. So we are getting creative. We are trying to find ways to remain positive and to keep our spirits up. In a situation where we're home, all day, every day with the kids, the husband, some people with their husbands, mine is still working, but it can be challenging. So I just wanted to hop on, give you some encouragement and some tips to let you know how I'm dealing with all of this, and to kind of give you some pointers that may help you too. Now, I'm coming to you a little later in the day. I'm hoping that I catch some people that are in America just getting up. But I'm going to share like 5 key tips. And I will also have a written version of this that you will be able to get to from my the link in my profile. You can go to my website and I will have a written version of what we're discussing if you'd like to read it, or I may have a printable as well that you can print out to go with this. So first things first. Before you even start your day, the most important thing is to set the tone for the day. So it is up to you to get up early. I know that that's not always easy, especially given the circumstances we're under. You're staying up a little bit later, but it's very important to try your best to wake up before the rest of the house, the kids, so that you can get your quiet time in. And during that time, what I like to do, and I have not done this perfectly by any means. However, whether it's an opportunity to say a quick prayer or do a quick meditation or read something positive, maybe you're reading a daily devotional or an uplifting book, an encouraging book, a parenting book, I don't know, but give yourself an opportunity to wake up and start the day on a positive note, to get your mindset and ready for the day, because this is a mental challenge for real. Y'all know what I'm talking about. By the middle of the day, it's like, oh my goodness. So we have to get our mindsets from the very start of the day. That's first things first. So have some quiet time. It's number 1 on my list. And you know what? This sun is not going to let me be great, but that's number 1. Quiet time for you. And then after you have your quiet time, you'll get your day started and all that. And then the next point, number 2, have a plan. Now, having a plan is something that is very important because it keeps you from being so stressed about what to do next and just kind of having everything in disarray, in no order, because that just only adds to the stress of being in the house with the kids. So when I say have a plan, the night before, it's always good to kind of either you go over it in your mind. It's usually better to write it down, and make out a schedule. So if you haven't already done this, there are some that I've been seeing floating around on the internet as well. Make a schedule for you and your kids so that okay, around this time, we'll wake up, we'll have breakfast, and then we'll do the first part of their distance learning. And after that, we'll have a snack. And then, we'll read a book together. So just on down the line, you'll have a schedule. I do have a schedule. Maybe I'll share that. Let me know in the comments if you want me to share a simple schedule of how like our entire day goes. You also want to plan your meals out because we're really not eating out. The restaurants are closed. I mean, there is takeout, but I don't think many people are ordering takeout at this point. However, we are cooking. So I enjoy cooking. Not everyone does. But whether you do or you don't is something that we're doing right now. So I would encourage you to go on Pinterest and get some ideas for the ingredients that you have, things that will stretch or go a long way, or that maybe you can freeze or eat more than one day. But make a meal plan so that at the beginning of the day, you already know what you're having for lunch, for dinner, for breakfast every single day. And that will help to take away some of that stress. And then about what time you need to start cooking, in order to get your meal ready for the evening. Step number 3, take a break, please, because about midday, I don't know about y'all, but my kids, a few times an hour, they get into they bicker, they argue, they fight. And so, as the day wears on, really by the time maybe the afternoon comes or getting close to the evening, things really start to weigh on you. And so it's important for you at some point during the day to take a break. So that means that whether you have the kids go and have quiet time or you let them go outside, and while they're outside, either you're sitting where you can see them and you're reading or journaling, or you can actually have them go in their room and like lie down and be quiet or read a book. And then you go in your room and do what you need to do. So whether that's journaling, reading, just taking some deep breaths or stretching, whatever it is that you need to decompress, do that, because you need that for your sanity. Because honestly, it helps when it comes to communicating with the kids, not flying off the handle over every little thing. And trust me, we all have those moments. But just keeping yourself in a peaceful state will help everyone else. It flows from the top down a lot of times. And so the next thing, number 4, don't take it personal. A lot of times, our kids can do things and we're like, what in the world? Like, where did that come from? What are you thinking? And who shouted you? It's not always a reflection of your parenting when they are acting a certain way. So please don't beat yourself up. Don't take it personal. A lot of times those reactions that they have are coming from a place of emotions that they don't know how to express to you. So they're also dealing with something where, it's completely foreign and strange maybe to them. They're used to being at school. They're used to having an outlet and being around their friends, just like everyone else. So, we have to try to have as much patience as we can. Give them some grace. Give yourself some grace. Don't take it personally when they are straight up showing out. And number 5, end your day with gratitude. Always end your day and think about the things that were good. Think about the things that are positive, the things that you're most thankful for. And then also go ahead and create a plan for the next day. So that is important. If you create a plan for the next day and you guys are ready to go, then, again, it just brings order, and order can help to bring and maintain peace in your home. So I will, like I said, have some items available, maybe not all today, but I'll have 1 or 2 things available today that you can take a look at and maybe print off if you think it'll help. And so if this video was helpful in any way for you, feel free to please leave me a comment, share, like. I appreciate all the support, and just know that I am thinking of you. I'm praying for you. I'm rooting for you, and we can do this. We really can, but it all starts with our frame of mind. See you later. Bye.